'Cause I got you like you got me. When the earth shakes, when the bombs scream, until our last breath, every heartbeat.
Staying up when I go
touch but never love the feeling. Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I? Why do I, baby, why do I? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? My heart rages around like an ocean in my head, because there are so many things that I left unsaid. I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that it's not reality. If you are echoing around inside these parallel dimensions all alone, now I'll find you in my dreams. My heart rages around like an ocean in my head. I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that it's not reality. If you are echoing around inside these parallel dimensions all alone, remember how you held me then? Now you got me reaching out. And do you see you got me falling in more times than I can get out. Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, how long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you. How long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you. Do you remember how you held me then? Now you got me reaching out. Yeah. And do you see you got me falling in more times than I can get out. Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, how long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you.
Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. Let's have a bit of fun till our downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side. My love, you say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose.
Close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on.
Alright guys, thank you so much for joining the stream. This is your host Dinker Chaudhary, back with a live stream of another game on CriticalX. So this is the live stream of silver playoffs, and we will be having the silver finals in the evening, and it will be followed by gold league finals tomorrow. Let's see what happens. And we are on the Irangle map this time, and teams have started to drop. We are seeing a very lethal flight path to start with, and it is like a quick match flight path to start with. Anyways, let's talk about the teams. Team 19 looking for some vehicles to actually go away from this location, and the first vehicle has actually popped in. It has taken a southern shift to start with, and on the other hand, if you look at teams, they have also started to move towards the northern side. I guess it was a southern flight path to start with, which has stopped the teams towards the southern side, and teams are looking for some vehicles to actually make it as far away as possible. I'm having some server issues with the game just because my stream is working fine as of now, but the players are not working fine just because of the server is in game. Oh my god, why is this happening again? Match has ended, please join the lobby. The stream is working fine, it means my Wi-Fi is okay, but there is something wrong with this game. Alright, it is, maybe it is fixed, but it will be coming up again. Let's talk about team 3. There are 4 guys standing. They are looking for some guns, and I can see some good guns right here. DP28 also coming into play by this guy M16, DP28. All these guns will be picked up. Yes, picked up a DP28 and avoided that M16 for the timing, but my match has ended again for some reason. I don't know why is this happening, but there is something wrong with the servers today. There is something really wrong. And I guess it's happening in KR version only, maybe. So I'll have to move to the main version after a little while. That can maybe solve the issue. I'll have to wait for these things to get fixed. Anyways guys, we are still looking for a fix for this one, and the ping is also fine. Ping is like 70 to 100, which seems like a good ping to start with. 90 is awesome, trying to go away from house, but unfortunately our ping won't allow that. INE players are getting some shots as well. I don't know why is this happening. Hydra Nuclear and Company is still looking for some loot in the South Georgia, I guess. Yes, they are in South Georgia. ADS Commander, on the other hand, he was playing really well in the previous games that he has played, and now again he's back here, and match has ended again for me for some reason, and it is back. What is this happening, guys? What is this happening? What's wrong with the PUBG servers? The ping is like 80 to 100, but these guys are I don't know what's the problem. One second guys, let me just fix it.
Seeing monsters out your window. No, you can't sleep, you pretend though. You don't have to play the hero, 'cause I got you like you got me. When the earth shakes, when the bombs scream, until our last breath, every heartbeat. tunnels filled up with landmines. We will face it, standing side by side. You know I'll come running when you need. I'm coming. You know I'll come running.
Alright guys, we will be streaming with the mobile data now, and after that we will again go back to Wi-Fi or maybe some other server if everything works fine. Let's talk about the match that is happening right now. Team number 19 still in Watertown area. They will be enjoying the luxury of being in the circle for the time being. On the western side of the circle, on the western side of the safe zone, we have team 6 standing with 4 players. Team 5 might be the team to fight with them. We'll have to wait for that as well. On the other side of the map, if you talk about the circle, which is still unclear whether it will go to the main island or it will go to the military base island, it's still unclear, and some light will be shed on it after a little while when the third circle pops in. And if the third circle takes a decent shift towards the bridge, it can be a bridge end as well. We have seen a lot of teams. We have seen a lot of unnecessary circles in the meantime. Yesterday as well, we saw a very difficult circle in the PMWL as well, when it was a water finish with just a rock in the circle, and the same thing is happening in other maps as well. In Miramar, yesterday I saw a totally island finish at the end, which I had never seen. So we are seeing a lot of circles, very drastic circles. IStar on the other hand still on an island where no one can spot him, and if the circle takes a shift towards the military base island, if it takes a hard shift towards that island, maybe IStar will get some frags as well if teams come to take that boat, or maybe if they come towards this island to actually make it to the finals. If they make a decision to actually go towards the other island, that can cause a little bit of trouble for them. Anyways, team 4 right now, 3 guys standing: Swam, Captain Rolex Whitey, and Aimnet Ayush. 3 guys standing, and they are looking for some information on the other squads. They are looking for some shots here. Anyways, let's see where they will go. They have 0 kills right now, but there are a lot of squads with 0 kills, just because we didn't see many fights. We only had team 8, one of the players going down, two players from team 10 went down. Team 3 was completely eliminated, and other than that we haven't seen any kind of damage being done to any other squad. Team 14 on the other hand, they're still looking for that edge circle, edge shift for themselves. They have got 2 kills to the name. They have started off well with 4 players standing. They have got a total of 2 kills, and they are on the edge of the circle. They're still waiting for the circle to form. They're still looking for a clarity on circle that will allow them to make a better decision. ATS on the other hand coming towards the eastern side of the circle, and they have 4 players standing. They have also got a frag to their name, so yes, they have started off well. Let's see how far they'll go with this kind of gameplay. Team 5 on the other hand looking for a central shift, looking for the authority over the bridge area, so that can be a thing to look at as well. Team 12 in a very close vicinity to team 5, and this can give rise to a little bit of banter between them. R4G3 on the other hand trying to capture the high hill area on the bridge, on the western bridge actually, to be precise, the military base bridge as we call it. R4G3 will be having the full control over this area, and they will be trying to shot some squads as well as they make their way to 6 houses, as they make their way to the other side of the water. Anyways, R4G3 also 3 guys standing. They have not lost out any of their players, but yes, they have 2 vehicles. They have good vehicles to the name, and they have also got 3 players standing. Anyways, we'll be going to team 10 as well, as Udit is the only player surviving from his squad. He needs to take some good decisions to actually keep his squad alive till the end. We are already 13 minutes into the game, but we haven't seen a lot of action happening here after 13 minutes of gameplay. We only lost around 4 to 5 players. Phoenix on the other hand gets a knock finally for his squad, so fights are finally starting to pop in. It's Phoenix, CMG Phoenix actually still trying his best to make it to a good area. As he has got a knock, he will be looking for a confirm as well. Maybe they are looking for a rush here, and Ninja will be confirmed without a doubt, but ATS Deadpool might be the guy to take those retaliation shots, take those shots that might land team 11 in a little bit of trouble. But still, if you look at the situation right now, ATS one of the players from the left hand side, this player will be confirmed about, and there are smokes being popped in this area. So it will give an indication to team 11. Yes, there are more than one player here. Anyways, it's Deadpool who is on the receiving end this time. He's trying to go into the panic room. I guess I'll have to check that. Yes, Deadpool is in a lot of trouble. He gets an off for his first beautiful play from Deadpool as well. He's using just moving on for a squad 1v2. He does it, and that was second knock coming in from him, but the numbers were just too much for him. He wasn't able to continue that gameplay, and now Deadpool has been confirmed as well. He showed some good fight. He needed a good backup at this location, and yeah, the backup has arrived, but it is a little late to start with. Two of the players from Team 11 are down, and the grenade comes in, and the play was paused, but still Commander will go down. He has been knocked out. 90 is awesome, gets that knock for his squad. Team 21 going out piece by piece, and yes, they have been eliminated completely. They have been annihilated by the players of Team 11. Well done, Team 11, and they suppressed the rush very easily. The start was very bad for them as they got two of the players knocked out in the starting only, and after that they wanted to continue with the gameplay. They wanted to continue with this fight, and they did it really well. After the first two knocks, it looked like that they are going down. And if Team 21, if they would have been with each other, if they would have been a little more united, that could have given them some more power. That would have given some more opportunity to maybe win this fight. But they couldn't just rise up to the occasion. Anyways, Team 11 on the other hand, they also took some good decisions, like dropping from the top and rushing into the fight, and those things did manage to capture Team 21. They did manage to finish off Team 21 on a very good note. The zone has taken a normal shift towards the main island, so yes, it will be a main island finish. Let's talk about the other squads who are still outside the circle. Team 11, and it is Team 8 who are starting to make it to the circle. Many parts in the circle are already taken just because of the zone, which was unclear, that just because of the part of the zone which was still unclear where it will go. So that's why we are seeing a lot of squads still waiting for the time. Anyways, RF for it waiting in the shack, I guess, still inside the shack, waiting for the teams to come, maybe spend some time in the middle. Let's talk about the airdrop that is arriving right in front of us, and MK14 level 3 gate. So a good airdrop, I guess. Teams will be happy to take this one just because MK14 one of those guns which can be used in close range as well and in long range as well. Anyways, there might be a battle at the airdrop. Team number 5 looking for that drop. Exit squad completing those circles, completing those full circles, and I guess they might be looking for this airdrop that might be coming in. Udit on the other hand still looking for to hide in the shack, still looking to bide some time. Rocky on the other hand gets a knock on R43 pointless. R43 on the receiving end of these fights. Nightle Find Company have rushed in on them, and that rush is working out for them. Rexopi also goes down. M762 bros are coming into play from these players. Team 20 making a quick work of R43. It was a 3v4 fight to start with, but they got eliminated. Anyways, Team 20 still 4 guys standing, 3 kills to the name. It was a 4v3 fight to start with, and they did really well to counter that fight. They did really well to finish off R4G3. Anyways, Death Call gets a knock for his squad. He's looking for some more shots. Team 9 is also on the receiving end of this fight as well. Aimnet gets confirmed, I guess, by Death Call. So that was a good fight going in their favor. Team 9 still looking for that island. Star will be spending his time in the middle. Death Call just got a confirmation a while ago. It's Team 4 versus Team 7 to start with, where Team 4 have already lost a couple. Only one player actually, not a couple of players. They are only 2 guys standing. So practically they have lost 2 players just because of the fact that they didn't start with a total of 4 players. Anyways, Captain Rolex YT, they are only 2 guys standing, so they need to be very cautious of this fight that they are taking. They don't want to expose themselves in these kinds of fights when you're down on numbers. Hawk's Peace gets a knock on Evil Shooter. Will be looking for that confirmation as well. Team 15 on the other hand coming in from the backside on the players of Team 14. Team 14 are still on the red side, where Team 15 might just counter them. Team 14 versus 15 might just start in a little while, where this car will be giving an indication to the other squad. Yes, there are teams here Wizard has some information on the other squad, and D12 also rushing onto that area. D12 has spotted Buttercup, takes the spray, gets a knock as well. The counter spray comes in from the other player. It is Buck who came in with that cover fire, goes for that Uzi spray as well, but will get flushed by away from here, which will allow Udit to make it to the circle as well, as he is not that far away from the zone. Let's talk about team number 4. Still 2 guys standing. They got that 1 kill to start with, but after that they haven't done anything else. Anyways, let's see how far they'll go. And team 12 also closing in on the players of team 11, and I guess Vishal is the only player who closed in, and all those players are still on the backside. Vishal will pay for that. Another player also comes in. Players got flushed really early coming into the game. Anyways, Shinobi and I guess it's Eclipse who are still trying to survive, who are still trying to win this fight for their squad. They have already lost from 2 of the players. They were 4 by standing just because of just before this 1 minute corner of the circle. Center still up for grabs just because of the road that is there, and M4 taps coming in from Hung trying to destroy the vehicles of GMRD squad. It's 16-16 who are getting a lot of damage done to them as well, and this is Team 16 still for guys standing 2 kills. Actually hold these kinds of places which can allow you to survive for a longer time, and he made a good call there to start with. Team 6 M416 scope coming into play from them. Team 16 looking for some smokes, maybe looking to safeguard their vehicles, and after that they want to make it to the circle as quickly as possible. Tatya might be spotted, and that might land them in a little bit of trouble, but Tatya is going for some shots. They are eliminated. Yes, RF this might be joining this fight as a third party as well. This will be the fourth zone already closing in. This needs to make it to the circle as quickly as possible, just because he's not having that kind of health kits, he's not having that kind of healings that he can buy his time in outside the blue zone. It can be very harmful for him. Aditya is taking a full circle shift from the right hand side, and he might just get flushed because of that. He needed to pop in some bandages as well. As the zone will start to close in after 1 minute and 14 seconds, it can be very harmful for him. It needs to make it to the circle. He cannot just go completely from the backside. That can be very harmful for him. But team number 5 is right in front of him, so he cannot make that call as well. He's got will get confirmed in a little while if he doesn't make it to that buggy, and if he doesn't just run in. He's not having any energy drinks and painkillers. That is one of the main reasons that his health is receding so quickly, and he's not able to make it to the circle. And Udit finally knows that yes, it is the end for him and his squad. And now even if he's popping in those bandages, his health is still decreasing, his health is still going low, and that can be the end for Udit as well. He has made it to top 10, so the tires of the buggy are still intact. 3 tires are intact. One tire is up for has been exploded. Anyways, let's get back to team number 11. 4 guys standing. Team 20 taking some shots as well, and I guess it's team number 11 who are on the receiving end of chill, enjoying the luxury of being in the circle. One of the best decisions have been made by him. Boneless gets knocked out by Sunny. A beautiful grenade coming in from that side as well. Let's get back to these players who are putting up a fight. Nuclear is will get flushed. Team 14 on the other hand trying to make it to the circle. This is the 5th zone that will start to close in after a matter of 1 minute and 10 seconds. B2C Bunny gets confirmed. Maniac still looking for a revive. They're looking for survival. Wizard, oh my god, he was very low on health just because of that grenade. Smoke's being popped in by T12, but they need to make it to the circle. They need to revive their teammates as well. As soon as they bro. Yes, bro, I do know you. Anyways, Phoenix, CMG Phoenix using that DP28 with 47 bullets. He has 1 kill to his name, but let's see how far he will go. And now the 6th circle has popped in and will start to close in after a matter of 24 seconds. And Iron Star still inside the circle. This guy has a luck of gold. You can see he's still inside the circle after so many circles. He was here in the 2nd or 3rd circle maybe, but he camped there. He held his location well at that location, and still after a matter of 23 minutes and 24 minutes actually, he is still inside the circle, enjoying the luxury of being inside the safe zone. And he won't be fighting again. He will still hold here. He has a total of 10 bandages from starting only. So he will be getting 1 kill as well, because Kalpesh is totally exposed. Kalpesh he doesn't expect not taking any kind of shots. So Kalpesh might be flushed in a little while if he gets spotted. But yes, the zone has popped in, and now it has gone towards the other location, and now Star will have to move in. He might be able to get some shots as well as soon as he is away from the zone, and now he'll start to look at the players. Now he'll start to steal some kills and maybe look here and there if there is a possibility of getting any kill. He has made it to top 6 as a solo player, so that's very commendable. Sir Shivol might be spotted by that player Star, and he might put an end to their fate. Mr. Rocky on the other hand gets knocked out. Rocky to OP actually got knocked out just a while ago. It's team number 20 who are on the receiving end of this fight. Team 7 on the other hand, Death Cole might be revived, but the other players have tried to rush in. It's Kalpesh who's leading the charge right now, rushes them into the house. Team 20 have no idea where the shots are coming in from, and they will be sandwiched between all the players of Team 7, and Team 7 will get that clutch for their score. Team 9 Iron Star needs to make it to the circle as quickly as possible, because the circle will start to close in after 25 seconds, and he's not having any kind of healings. And if you talk about him, he needs to make it to the circle from a long time. You must be wondering when the fight was happening between Team 4 and Team 7. They, I guess it was 14 to 15 minutes maybe, or maybe 3rd or 4th circle, and then they came into this shack, and they have been residing in the shack from a very long time now, and the smoke comes in, and they will still be inside the circle in the 7th one. So yes, teams have shown some good resistance to be inside the circle, and IStar makes it to the center of the circle. How good is he in surviving? He hasn't shown his gun part till now, but if you talk about his survival skills, he has done it really well, and again he has made it to the circle very safely without even getting one bullet on him. And now he's going on for a fight, and now this is a 1v3 fight going against him. Death Call might be spotted. He has some shots from him. It doesn't connect, unfortunately. 1v1 fight going into a can, and IStar is very low on health. Death Call on the other hand going in for a continuous spray. 1v1 fight, IStar will get confirmed at 5th position. So the gunfire was not that strong, but yes, it was a commendable effort by that solo player to make it to the top 5 with that kind of situation when you don't have enough guns, when you don't have enough power to survive. Exit squad still inside that area, and they are looking for some shots as well. Death Call will get a knock on 90 is awesome. Death Call gets knocked out in return in retaliation from the other squad. And yes, this is a 3v3 v2 fight if I'm not wrong. Carnage trying to rush in on these players of team 4, but the rush hasn't arrived till now, and the 8th zone has started to close in, and it might be team 11 and team 7 and team 4 waiting for the chicken dinner. Team 11 is down by 2 players, I guess. Yes, only one player is surviving, which is Phoenix. Phoenix is going for that revival. Carnage on the other hand looking for that flush on the players of team 4. The rush hasn't arrived till now, but they know that there are 2 players inside the shack, and maybe they don't know that there are 2 players, but they know that there is someone inside the shack. Let's see what Carnage will bring to the table. Let's see what Carnage will do. Team number 11 also joining in from the back, and team 4 still inside the shack, but no players have been popping in. 10 shots coming into play. Revolt goes down. Captain will gets that knock. Carnage gets a knock on 90 is awesome, but one of the players goes down as well. Team 4 trying to pop in some shots as well. Team 11 will survive. It's time for team number 4 to shine in. They need to come out. My god, what are they doing? They know that this is a 2v2. They know that the other squad is damaged, but they're not rushing in. That's terrible, because if you look at team number 11, they are down. They're going in for that revival, and this was the chance for team number 4 to get a chicken dinner easily, to come out of their hole, to get this
Side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. See the horizon turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, I'm alone, I'm a broken home. I gave you all the bricks that I own and know. I'm letting go, I'm breaking these walls down, breaking these walls down. If you want adventure, then fly to home. But if you wanna travel, then go alone. Yeah, what's the point in us if I never know? Yeah, if you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go. I'm tired of the pain. Go away. I'm tired of dancing time. I fell where my demons dwell. My own little nightmare, I call it hell. Oh well, it's time to get back up. Climbing and climbing, I'm done with this ride, is what I tell myself, so I could feel something else. Yeah, I guess I had my bad days, but it doesn't mean I lost my style. Darling, where were you when my heart was on the ground? I thought time would prove that you would stick around. I guess time stood still, a king without his crown. Now I'm breaking and you're faking, girl. You never made a sound. Oh, wait, I'm tired of the pain. Go away. I'm tired of dancing time.
Seems to follow like a shadow, dark and cold to the touch. Am I insane not to let go? Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it bleed for you, cry for you, oh, oh. Let me bleed. As I bleed for you, cry for you, oh, oh. Let me bleed.
inside my own.
Alright guys, thank you so much for joining the stream. This is host Dinker Chaudhary back with the live stream of another game, and let's see what where we are heading to. And I'll just connect these things, guys. एक second. I'm having some issues because of the electricity. It went off. Match has ended again. Just switch off the Wi-Fi. One second guys, I'll try to fix everything. Just give me a second. I have not received the ID password group B. I'm very sorry bro, but you'll have to contact them on the Discord server. We can't do anything on stream. I'm sorry for that. Alright guys, let's talk about the game that is about to happen right now. Team 12 heading towards Milta. This is also Irangle, and this will be followed by the third angle that will be starting in a little while, so please do wait for that as well. Team 12 heading towards Milta. It is Team 6 versus Team 12 in Milta, and these teams will be fighting with each other for the crown of this place. TXG Bhatura, he has got a UMP35 to start with, and he has tried to connect some shots on rival Bapupi, but Bapupi is only having a S686 in his hand, so he will be trying to suppress himself. He won't be trying to go that wildly just because there are only 3 guys standing, so they need to be wary of what fights they are about to take. Let's see how far he'll go. Rival Bapupi going towards the right hand side as well. On the other hand, we have players from Team 12 standing with 3 players, if I'm not wrong. I'll have to check that. Yes, there are 3 players standing, and Phoenix, RT Phoenix, it is using a Thompson SMG, previously known as Tommy gun. Let's talk about FX Miracle and company as well. 4 guys standing. They have done really well to make it to the Silver League playoffs, and I think they will be doing really well in this match as well. Just screenshot, bro. I'm contacting them in Discord, but management is not active. So how you did not get the password, bro? Like around 20 teams, 18 teams have got the ID pass. How are you left out? I don't really get this one. I feel sorry, bro. Just contact them if they can give you a slot in the next one, or maybe if there was some error, so they can help you out. RT Phoenix gets confirmed by Mafia Rakib starting on a very good note. Let's get back to Black Squad as well, who are 4 guys standing. They have taken those vehicles, and maybe they are heading towards the smaller compounds. Fury, Acris and company. Let's get back to them. And they are also 4 guys standing. Fury, Ashu, XT Killer, Fury, Acris and ZSKB. ZSF gets confirmed. ZSF has been a regular player in our weekly wars, and this time gets confirmed really early in the starting only. Frost Lexus on the other hand, using a pan to move right now. He is holding the pan. He is having some guns to start with, but he's not using those guns. Mafia Rakib just got a kill. They made a quick work of the other team in Milta, so they have won the 3v3 fight to start with, and I guess they will be continuing this kind of dominance in the later parts of the game as well. Milta has been completely taken by the team team 15, and the zone has taken a northern shift to start with. There are not a lot of teams in that northern side just because of the flight path that we saw. So I guess it is going to be an opportunity for the other squads who are still far away from the circle, who are still playing on the edges. They can just show an early rotation to make it to the the high ground in Stolber, and that can be very good for them. They can start off on a very good note just because of that thing that they're going to start with. Anyways, let's talk about GMRC, who have taken the Pochinki compounds to start with. GMRC, Ritik, SK and Sameer. Actually, these three players, they have 0 kills right now, but I think that there is going to be a battle here just because of the kind of drop they have taken. They will start to move in towards the center just because the loot, they won't be getting enough loot at that location. And team 17, team 7, team 10, team 11, these three teams are going to converge into each other. There are a lot of squads coming in from the back side of ruins as well, from the western side of the map. If you look at the western side of the map, it is quite cluttered. Now, to start with, team 8 and team 20 are on the smaller compounds. They will be exchanging some shots as well, and I guess Cloud BDC has no information whatsoever on the player of team 20 who has started to move away from that compound. It's, I guess, the Ubayd who has started to move away from that compound. I guess after looting, teammates still they made it to that compound just now, and team 20 went away from that location. So a fight which could have been starting in a little while at this location. It was a potential fight to start with, but unfortunately it didn't happen for the time being. Ubayd moving away from here, but he will be encountered by the players of team 8 as well, who have not got enough guns to start with, and I guess they will be having a Thompson SMG in his hand. Yes, he has an AKM actually to his aid. Anyways, team 20, Ubayd going in towards the backside right now, but he will be engaged again by the players of team 8 because by the pattern of their looting, I guess the next stop from them is going to be these compounds, and these compounds will be giving rise to a little bit of fight. A 1v2 fight might just come into play. Miracle, I guess he's having a little bit of information on the other player, and he's still he was trying to take TPP towards that side, but didn't work out for him. Anyways, Miracle will be putting his eyes to good use. He will be trying to make it to safety as quickly as possible. And let's look at the zone right now, which has taken a northeastern shift to start with. Team 14 on the other hand in a very close vicinity to team 5, I guess, who have taken the North Giorgio drop. At North Giorgio we have Psycho, Rahul, and Rahul did play really well in the last match that he played in. It was Wrangle, I guess, and he was one of those top players from his side. Let's see what he will bring to the table in this one. Let's see how far he will go. Anyways, Rahul and company, two guys standing, and they will try their best to make it to safety. Team 14 on the other hand coming in from the back side. They have 0 kills right now, so they still have a long way to go, but we'll have to see how far they'll go. Team 3 on the other hand in the Rozok, and Rozok is still inside the circle. It might be in the next circle as well, so the teams in Rozok need to be wary about the teams that might be closing in on them in a little while. We haven't seen a lot of teams going towards Rozok in the middle game or in the end game as well, so I guess team 3 can just chill here after looting, but will they get enough loot to survive here? Team 18 on the other hand in Yasnaya Polyana, they have full control over Yasnaya. No team whatsoever at this location, so they can enjoy the luxury of being inside the circle. They can be one of those squads who may be still holding their location in Yasnaya after a little bit of time, because Yasnaya is proving to be a very good spot, and it will be in the next circle as well. So I guess these things are going to matter here. Frost Lexus are still 2 players standing. They haven't done well when it comes to numbers. Team 6 on the other hand, they won the first 3v3 fight that happened in Malta. They got rid of the other squad, and they have got those 3 kills to start with. Rival Bab got 0 kills, but still he was at one of those guys who was trying to do a lot of damage to the other squad. Mafia Rakib, yes, he got those 2 kills from that fight. Pratik is trying to join this fight from the back, and he will be coming in as well. Team 13 on the other hand in a very close vicinity to team 19, and a potential fight is not going to happen just because team 13 has started to fall back, but team 19 has put them in a sandwich situation. Wherever they go, they will meet the players of team 19. So this fight might just start in a little while. 1v2 fight or 1v1 fight, it might be happening in a little while, and even if that doesn't happen now, it will be happening in the next few circles, just because of the start point of this squad. If you start at the same point, you end at the same point as well, so that can be something to look at. We'll be waiting for these squads to lock horns with each other in in a later circle. Team 11, let's get back to them. They have taken a very brave drop to start with. They have taken the drop of Puchinki, and I guess that drop has worked out for them. They have got some good loot. They have got full control over Puchinki, which is still inside the circle. They'll get some vehicles as well, as Puchinki has a lot of vehicles. It has a garage as well, and then you go to the northern side of Puchinki, you will get some vehicles there as well. And the eastern side also, in the eastern road, you have a vehicle on the western side as well, where you have that shed and in the squad house as well. Before that, you have a vehicle, and if you don't get it there as well, that means your luck is kind of bad. You need to be very precise with your places. Anyways, team 13, they just got a kill, and I guess it was on the players of team 19. Yes, it was Ashu who got confirmed just a while ago. And I was talking about this fight, that it might happen in a little while because of the rotations given by these players. So yes, that did happen, and it was a potential fight to start with. Anyways, let's talk about the players of Team 25. DD's Frost, only player from his squad. In the last game, we saw an only player. We saw a player who was a solo player from his squad. He made it to top 5 with some good rotation, with some good holding power. So let's see if Team 25 will be able to do that, if they will be able to make it to top 5 as a solo player. He's taking a lot of risks to start with, just because if you see, we are already 9 minutes into the game, and you cannot just move on the bridge as a solo player, move on foot as well. He's trying to get some vehicles. I guess he has got a buggy to his name on the left hand side, so he will be trying to get that buggy and maybe get out of here, get to safety. And actually, he's not taking that buggy for some reason, and I don't really get this guy. Yes, he's trying to go for that buggy, because without vehicles you cannot survive. That's the thing, that's a given. That's a standard approach to the game. And if you're doing something unusual, that unusual should be something good, not something wild. Anyways, let's talk about TDB. They have full control over Yasna, and Yasna will be over and out to them. 4 guys standing, and all the 4 players are from the same clan, so that will be adding to the synergy as well. These players must be synergized with each other, and they might be putting up a good show in the later parts of the circle, when the fights will be starting up. Anyways, team 6, they took the drop of Milta, and that drop actually did wonders for them. To start with, they got 3 kills, and now they are continuing to go towards the shelter, maybe towards the centerish location. Maybe they will stop at mansion, which looks like a very good position to hold. TDP on the other hand, still enjoying the luxury of being in Yasna Poliana. Teammate has to showed complete rotation from the backside, and I guess they are going to hold at the top buildings and tall buildings in Yasna. That looks like that looks like an option to me, but they're not going towards those tall buildings. They are rotating completely towards the eastern side of Yasna, which might bring a little bit of trouble for them, because TDP is already holding this location. So if you go at a place where a team is already holding, it might give rise to a little bit of fight. And yes, Miracle, he has got a little bit of hint that yes, teams have started to clutter at this edge. So I guess he's calling for trouble here with the team of TDB, who are already in Yasna, who have a good compound to hold, who have a good areas to capture. And I guess TDB might be the squad to take down teammate. And if team 8 makes a deal here, and I guess one of the players from TDB has knocked out one of the players from team 8, who actually rushed in wildly, and that was a very wild rush coming in from the players of team 8. One of the players has been knocked out. Will they be giving up on one more player? Yes, Blastoise. I guess it will be Blastoise who might be able to take some shots, and unfortunately wasn't able to connect for the time being. And TDB gets that kill just because of that early plays that they had. They had some good locations to start with. Shivraj Patil on the other hand gets knocked out. Devesh gets not knocked. Confirmation comes in from Snorlax, and Cloud BDC will be healing himself up. I mean, we won't be able to heal himself up just because he has been confirmed for the time being. Teammate is down to 3 guys, and I guess it would have been a better option to just hold these buildings, just because we have an idea where the squads are. We are making these kinds of judgments, but these players don't know where the teams are, so they do whatever they feel is comfortable, whatever they feel is good for the team. And actually the plan didn't work out for teammate. Let's talk about the circle that has taken a southern shift this time. After northern edge shift, it has taken a southern edge shift, and next one might be a normal shift. Anyways, Mafia Rack, I guess it is Mafia Rack Rakib, who got 2 kills in Milton. Now they have got a good location to the name, and the good locations are really important when it comes to these kind of matches where you need to survive as well as possible. Devesh on the other hand gets rid of Pratmesh as well. So team 15 engaging in a little bit of fight, a little bit of banter, I guess, with the players of I'll have to check that, team 9 actually. So this is Team 15 versus Team 9, where Team 15 has already lost on 2 of their players, and Shivraj and Pratmesh just got flushed after a brutal battle, and URGB is still not letting them go, and URGB is getting some M16 single taps into play, but unfortunately won't be able to connect. He has been shot at though, so he needs to heal up as quickly as possible. I guess it's Shambhu who is in a lot of trouble right now. He has been surrounded by the players of Team 9, and I guess he might be able to get a knock or two, but the confirmations won't be that easy. The confirmations will be a hard nut to crack for the time being. So Shambhu 0922, a TMRZP on the other hand gets a knock on Gaba, and he was looking for that confirmation as well. Gagan has been confirmed. One more grenade from AZRP gets another knock for a squad. Tarun gets confirmed as well, and it will be Team 13 clutching the Team 11 in Pochinki, where Team 11 was in Pochinki from the starting only. Shambhu goes for that spray. Unfortunately, doesn't connect that well. Ranger has been shot at, but he will survive. URG Beast and Debate now will start to move in because Shambhu's location has been exposed, so it will be trouble coming in for these players because there are only 2 guys standing. Unknown 9099 will try to take some shots. Shambhu has tried to fall back. SLR coming into play from Unknown, but he might be spotted by the players of Team 9, CLW and Ranger. They have some good firepower when it comes to long range fights, and if they are able to spot Unknown, that will be trouble for him. And some health kits being wasted here, and a 4x scope as well, with some smokes, bandages. So this is a good crate. If someone has not looted till now, they can actually make good use of that crate. CLW and company making it to the circle very easily. Shambhu might be spotted. He might be in a little bit of trouble. Shambhu is still prone, and Unknown exposed himself again. Yes, this is what I was talking about. And now Ranger is looking for the last player of Team 15. They have already got players, and he was unfortunate that he was on kills as well. Anyways, Team 9 will survive this fight. We are 15 minutes into the game, but we still have 15 players, 15 teams actually alive, with a total of 42 players. Fury Acris, and yes, there is a lot of loot. 8 Team 18, Team 8. The fight didn't go too well for Team 8 because they just landed easy as well. So I guess Team 18, they have redeemed themselves really well. Team 3 on the other hand, Sen is still in Rozok, looking to actually survive, just because there are only two guys standing. So they don't want to take any kind of fights. They don't want to do anything which will be very wild. Let's talk about Team 25. They're in a very close proximity to Team 6, I guess. Team 6 have been spotted as well. It is Frost trying to take some shots on him. They are of which fights he's going to take, of which fights he's willing to take. Anyways, if you look at his vehicles, it is about to explode as well. So there's no way he can survive just because of that vehicle. That will provide him some kind of information. Yes, team number 6 is not rushing on them. If team 6, if they had an information that there is only one player here, they should have rushed in to get rid of one full team. Frost will survive for the time being. He is looking for a compound, and I guess that compound is in open. He is exposed. He's not having any vehicle as well. As soon as he gets spotted in this open area, he will get flushed without any doubt, without any delay as well. And that shack might be good for him if he actually goes to that shack. If he actually camps in that location, he might be able to survive for the time being. He might be able to spend some time in the middle as well. He has made it to top 15 as a solo player, but let's see how far he will go, because in the last match we saw a solo player making it to top 5, and because of good rotations, because of good placement. But team 6 still 3 guys standing, 3 kills to the name, and they have made good use of this compound. Rival Babu will be trying to spot the player in that compound, but that player has already moved out of that location. If he was actually doing this a little while ago, he would have got that kill to start with. He would have got that knock as well. One second, guys. I guess we were skipping some frames and fixed it. Anyways, some shots being taken by Team 6. Unfortunately, no shots connected. Finally, Angry Team is low on health. He might just go down if Babu connects some more shots. Beautiful spray coming in from his side as well, but unfortunately doesn't connect. DD Frost on the other hand gets confirmed out of nowhere. He just went out of the map. I don't know how, but he died by falling off a vehicle, but he didn't have any kind of vehicle. So I don't know what happened to him. We should have been spectating him. Maybe Team 13 have got the hold of that compound where they flushed a squad into Chinky. Now they are in this compound where they might be going in the fight between Team 6 and Team 9 is also on the backside. So Team 6 is actually in a sandwich situation, but they have a good compound to their name. They have some hard cover to their name. Let's see if these hard covers will help them clutch Team 9. Some shots being taken by Pratik as well, but unfortunately doesn't connect for the time being, and Pratik will be trying his best to take some shots again. Let's see if he'll be able to do that this time, if he'll be able to make good use of the space this time. Pratik is trying to heal up as quickly as possible. He's only having 3 bandages, 1 health kit, 2 painkillers and 5 energy drinks. Team 6 on the other hand, Team 9 on the other hand, they have some information as well. They have a total of 4 kills. So teams who are trying to take center, you can see that they have some kills, 1 kill, 2 kills, 3 kills. So that's the number that they are having. But teams who are playing on edges, they're not having any kill. And let's look at this team who are playing on edge, and let's look at them if they have any kill to the name. Yes, they have 0 kills, and FX teammate again playing on the edges have 0 kills as well. So you can see that the trend is here. Teams who like to play centrish, they get a lot of kills to start with, and they get some initial success as well, which allows them to be in the next few circles and allows them to be very confident till the end. But teams who play at the edges, they have 0 kills, they just land in a trouble as the cycle progresses. They move into some fights and they get flushed very quickly. So that has been the trend here with Team 8 on 0 kills right now. They will be going in a fight sooner or later, and they might just get flushed there and they will get 0 kills at the end. So that's one thing to look at. But teams who are playing centerish, teams who are in center, they are getting a plethora of kills to start with, and they're doing really well. Anyways, Abhi gets knocked out by a beautiful Car 98 shot coming in from these players from the shed, and they won't be able to confirm that, but yes, they are giving a lot of damage to the other player. Abhi, I guess his helmet is going to be damaged a little bit. Yes, he was having level 3 helmet, which has been damaged by 25% maybe, and rival Bapopi gets knocked out, and I guess it's going to be Team 9. Team 30 of them are trying their best to get some kinds of shot connected on the opponents. Anyways, we might have some more fights as the third circle has started to close in. Fourth circle will form, and teams who are in center, they might be in this zone as well, so they won't be moving, but the other squads might start to move in a little while. We will be looking at the map for the time being, because the map is completely cluttered with the teams, and we have a total of 14 teams alive in the fourth circle, which is going to form. The third circle has started to close in, so we can count the next circle as the fourth one. Team 13 still taking some shots on the player, using those long range guns. They are putting those long range guns to good use. Rakib has been shotted as well, but he manages to get that knock. He's popping in those bandages for the time being. He's already boosted up, so that healing will be completed in a little while. 159 meters away from the circle. That circle has taken an 8th shift. It has taken a shift towards the northern side where TDB is already residing, and these teams who were 30 to 35% inside the circle, now they are outside the circle. Ubayad giving some rotation from the backside. Ubayad gets confirmed by Dhar, and he was in a running vehicle, but Dhar connects a beautiful Car 98 running shot, and oh my god, that was beautiful, but we missed out on the opportunity to see that. I was actually switching to that player, but I wasn't able to do that for some reason. And team 5 still standing with 2 players. They are outside the circle, so they need to make it to the circle as quickly as possible. And the team 19 in a very close vicinity to team 6. This fight might start in a little while as well. Ratik goes down by the play zone, and this is a rage fight that might start, and some smokes being popped in by Akris as well. Grenades actually being popped in as well. Those vehicles might be spotted. Akris trying to rush in on the players of team 6 who have a good hold over the rage. They have good numbers as well. Team 19 waiting for that back cover, and Akris delays the spray, pays for it. Team number 19 still 2 guys standing. Some smokes being popped in, grenades being popped in their way as well, but these grenades will be able to do some kind of damage to Bab, but not enough to knock him out. Team 19 still going for the revival. Smokes being popped in. The view of team 6 has been blocked, but they haven't thrown those kind of grenades that can actually allow them to survive for the time being. Actually, let's talk about a fusion clutch. OP gets knock on Soul Sasuke. Ratik gets confirmed. Fury Akres is very low on health. Puts in that health kit. ZZXCV just caught that revival, but he was very low on health. He could have died at that location. Sasuke is engaging in in a lot of fight. He has been knocked out. We have only one player standing, which is Night Criminal, and he will get flushed as well by the players of Team 4. I guess it was Fusion Clutch OP and company who clutched that fight. Let's talk about Debesh, who is on the edge of the circle, still 2 meters away from the circle, so that can be one thing to look at as well. Team number 9, they didn't have to move to actually make it to the next circle. Fury, Acres and company, they are trying to fall back, as Team 6 will take some shots. They will try to stop him, but unfortunately won't be able to do so. And let's look at the other place where rival Babu and company, they're trying to survive. Kokoroko gets a knock for his squad, gets a confirmation as well. At the same time, Team DNS will get confirmed, some shots being taken, vehicles being exploded. Team 6, some damage being done to them as well, but they will survive for the time being. Team 18 on the other hand is on the back side as well. They are trying their best to survive. Team 18, 4 guys standing. Team 8 might be spotted as well on the right hand side. Anyways, we have already seen 4 zones to start with, but we haven't seen the end of these many squads. We have 11 squads still surviving in the game. Let's go back to team number 3, who are down to 2 guys from the starting only, and it's Cyan 82. The zone has closed in on him. Now he has started to move into the circle, and he will make it to the circle safety. He will make it to safety as well. And Cyan 1 meter, 0 meters away from the circle, and I guess he's being damaged still, so bad luck coming in from Cyan, I guess, but he is losing out on some health points. He can use that ledge to survive, and he won't be spotted by the players of team 4 who are on the other edge. So the team 9 on the right hand side, and I guess this one has taken a hard shift again, one after the other. We are seeing a lot of hard shift. URG Beast needs to make it to the cycle. They have some vehicles as well. They have got those 4 kills to start with. Suman Bhadra, thank you so much for joining the stream, bro. Anyways, team number 9, they will start to just collide with other teams. Team 4 on the left hand side, M16 taps might be taken by Beach, but he will survive for the time being. Team 3, Cyan 82 on the left hand side. Team 4 still holding to that compound, which is still inside the circle. Some knocks from URG Beast and company can actually weave the rush there. Team 19 on the other hand, I guess they're still engaging in a fight with Team 6. Acres again goes for that grenade. Dhar connects again with an AKM, and he gets another flush for his squad. Team 6 still surviving. Those grenades won't connect for the time being. URG Beast gets a knock on Pariksha zone. Ravan gets confirmed by Sameer, and that will be the end of Ravan as well. Team 19, they are at a good spot, but they are trying to engage in fights as well, and we might see a little bit of slam-ins coming into play for after some time. And we have team 4 engaging in another fight. 3 of their players are down. It's Warzone, who is the solo player trying from his squad. Let's see what Warzone will bring to the table. He's trying his best to survive for the time being. He's trying his best to get some shots, and yes, he will get that knock easily. Will get that confirmation as well by the use of that off, but that will be it. That will be it for him. He gets that 1 kill, he makes it to top 10, and he gets eliminated at 10th position. Devesh confirms Warzone. Slay Jazz confirms, knocks out SK as well. Team number 19 again trying to take some shots on the players of team 6. I guess I'll have to check that. And Cyan also trying to make it to the circle as well as team number 6 in the same frame as Cyan, but Cyan is crawling into the circle, whereas team 6, team 9, they have some good compounds. Cyan has finally made it into the circle, but his other teammate is very far away from him as well, and from the zone as well. It's Killshot who is still struggling to make it to the circle, and this Killshot will make it to the circle as well, and they might put team number 9 in a sandwich situation, but they are low in numbers, whereas team number 9 is leading in the numbers area. They have 3 guys standing. 3 kills to team 9. They have got a total of 8 kills, 3 kills to the base actually, and this will be the 5th circle closing, and we are in the start of the 28th minute. That's when we start right now. Anyways, Fury Acres might be able to get a third party done on the opponents, but let's see if that third party will come in. Team number 6 is getting a lot of damage done to them. Molly's coming in their way as well. Mafia Rakib still surviving. Hey, Mafia Rakib has been very lucky, because you can see that Molly is in a very close proximity to him. Black Soul might be spotted as well. Black Soul is losing a lot of health, so a spray coming in from Rakib. Unfortunately, it doesn't connect. Might go for the revival as he is still alive. On the other hand, Black Soul gets a knock on SK. The full squad got eliminated. Cyan also doing a third party. TDB might be able to get the job done as well. Angry King got confirmed, and this is our top 6 squads of Rakib. Connected a grenade on Black Soul that weaved the end for that squad. Anyways, team number 18, TDB were in Yasnaya. They didn't have to show too much rotations. They're still in a very close vicinity to Yasnaya. They have made it to the circle. They have used their numbers well. They got that 1 kill in the initial phase, but after that they haven't have much success when it comes to kill points, but they have done really well if it comes to ranking points. Pratik on the other hand gets a knock on TDB error. It's team number 6 again coming back in the game. They have got a total of 5 kills. Rakib and Pratik still trying to make good use of these compounds. Rakib is very low in health, and that vehicle, if it explodes, it will surely damage Rakib. Team 19 coming in from the left hand side as well. TDP squad is getting a lot of damage done to them. They are down to 2 guys right now who are standing. One of them is already inside the vehicle, which is Snorlax, and Snorlax is very far away from his squad mates. He won't be able to revive them if they get, if one more player from that side gets knocked out. They have a 3-1 split, but if this vehicle explodes, that will be one player standing from their side. Anyways, Pratik needs to make it to the circle as well. Pratik, they don't have a vehicle, I guess, so they can take that buggy use in the backside. Pratik, you risking themselves. They have that Darcy as well, which was not that damaged, so I guess they have put themselves at risk, but they will make it to the circle safely. They have done it, and they will be trying to use this vehicle as a cover as well, but they need to explode it as quick as possible. TDV on the other hand trying to make it to the circle as well. Blastoise has been spotted, and vehicle explosion gets a knock on Rakib. TDV error it was who got a knock. Pratik was also low on health, so I guess it would have been the end of team 6. They just survived on minimal HP, and there is one more squad coming on the top. It's team number 8 who just slammed in wildly, and this wild slamming can actually cost them this game. Team number 19 still in a very good position, and after team 8 managed to survive with that one player who just slammed in wildly, he has managed to survive very easily. And I didn't think it was that easy, just because team number 6 was on the right hand side, and grenades coming in, and that grenade did connect as well. On the left hand side we have team number 19, and that this player just came in and just came into the cover right at that moment. Rakib on the other hand gets another knock, grenade connected, and he will get rid of that last player who was very brave to start with. I guess he didn't have any other option. Team 9 on the other hand, still 3 guys standing, 10 kills to the name, so they have done really well to survive till this time. DDB might be spotted. Avi goes for the random spray, blind spray coming in from Avi. Unfortunately doesn't connect for the time being, but he has his eyes set on the players of team 18. I guess some smokes being taken out as well, but unfortunately no damage being done to them. Vehicle has been spoiled, players have been spoiled as well. TDB doing a lot of damage to Avi. Avi will go back for the timing just because he doesn't want to get knocked out in the second circle. Pratik on the other hand gets a knock on error, and team 6 is doing their job really well. They have already got 6 kills to win, and they are fighting with each and every squad on the either side. Pratik gets another knock on TDB, and Pratik might be the guy to finish off full TDB at this point, because Snorlax has been spoiled as well. Shots coming in from Snorlax, and Snorlax will get that knock, and I guess Pratik has done his job, because if you look at the situation right now, the zone has started to close in, and now the revivals won't be possible. Kill shot gets confirmed from team 3. Snorlax will be trying to pop in that health kit, connects as well. He will be trying to pop in another. They have made it to top 4, and let's see how far they'll go. Let's see if they will be able to survive till the end. Anyways, Mafia Rakib trying to go in. He's the solo player from his squad. They have 9 kills in total, but they haven't done that well till they have done that very well till now. Killer gets knocked out. And if you talk about specifically about Mafia Rakib, he has popped in some good grenades. He has popped in some beautiful grenades to get the job done for his squad time and time again. He has been repeating that, and he has got a total of 5 kills till now, and he has made to the circle as well. So maybe he can get a top 2 finish for his squad. Looking at the situation right now, team number 19 is a dire situation. They will get eliminated. This is a 3v1 fight, and Mafia Rakib, who has been a star for his squad till now he is being shot at. He is being shot at from every other location. This is a 1v3 fight. Let's see who is going to win this one, and it will be very easy for team 9, I guess, to get that chicken dinner. Rakib will get eliminated at second position. Team 1 will get that chicken dinner with 14 kills. Second position goes to Rival and Company with 9 kills. Third position goes to Fury with 0 kills. And rest of the rankings you can see for yourself. Thank you so much guys for joining in. We will be back with the last match in a little while.
get back up, climbing and climbing. I'm done with this ride, is what I tell myself, so I could feel something else. Yeah, I guess I had my bad days, but it doesn't mean I lost my style. Darling, where were you when my heart was on the ground? I thought time would prove that you would stick around. I guess time stood still, a king without his crown. Now I'm breaking and you're faking, girl. You never made a sound. I'm tired of the pain. Go away. I'm tired of yesterday.
Gave you too much, now I'm swallowed. Now I'm the fool while you're breaking rules. Dangerous path that I follow. Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it bleed for you, cry for you, oh, oh. Let me bleed. As I bleed for you, cry for you, oh, oh. Let me bleed. Let me seems to follow like a shadow, dark and cold to the touch. Am I insane not to let go? Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Tape my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Content, hold your breath and feel the tension. Devils hide behind redemption. Honesty is a one-way gate to hell. I wanna taste consumption, breathe faster to waste oxygen. Hear the children sing aloud. It's music till the wick burns out. Be carefree lately, yeah. Just kicking up daisies. Got one too many quarters in my pockets. Counting like the four-leaf clovers in my locket. Untied laces, yeah. Just tripping on daydreams. Got dirty little lullabies playing on repeat. Might as well just ride around the nursery and count sheep.
They said, don't fall, don't forget all the things you've been taught, you've been told. Don't blink, don't run, don't turn left or turn right or look straight at the sun. My mind's going in circles, I'm trying to fight it. Getting these voices inside to stay quiet. Gone to the place where all this began. Just start again. Oh, you won't see the light until the dawn breaks. No, till it's all said and done, you won't know what it takes. Gotta make a wrong turn and turn around. Gotta fall fast to pick yourself up off the ground. Until you get lost, you'll never be found. And you can't start again until you break down. You'll surely get burned if you reach out and touch. My mind is a battle, I'm trying to hide it. Getting these voices inside to stay quiet. Born to the place where all this began. To start again. Won't see the light until the dawn breaks. No, till it's all said and done, you won't know what it takes. Gotta make a wrong turn and turn around. Gotta fall first to pick yourself up off the ground. Until you get lost, you'll never be found. And you can't start again until you break down. Break down. Until you break down. Oh, you won't see the light until the dawn breaks. No, till it's all said and done, you won't know what it takes. Gotta make a wrong turn and turn around. Gotta fall first to pick yourself up off the ground. Until you get lost, you'll never be found. And you can't start again until you break down. Hold on, hold on. It's not lost, you're not lost. Hold on, hold on. It's not lost, you're not
I'm on my own.
Alright guys, thank you so much for joining the stream. This is your host Dinker, Chaudhary, back with a live stream of another game, and this time we are going to host the third match of today of the Silver League playoffs. And let's get started. The plane has arrived on our screens. Team number 13 taking a very early drop to start with. They are going towards Stolber and surrounding compounds. TVG Reflex squad still on our screens for some reason. It will go down in a little while, and after that we will be back to some other squads. Lizard has done really well to make it this far. He has they are going to Yasna just like the last TDB squad. One of the players from TDB is here, so I guess he's leading the charge right now. He's taking his squad to Yasna, Apoliana, Game Changer and company, making to Yasna as well. 90s Girish also in Yasna, so I guess there are a total of 3 squads in Yasna. They will be locking horns with each other. Lizard on the other hand is on the other edge of Yasna, and I guess he will be trying to loot these locations. He changed his plan at the last moment, I guess, and there he goes. What was that, guys? Anyways, 90s Crazer still looking for some guns. Team 5 on the other hand, they are going for the same time kind of situation. They are going for those vehicles, and after that they will start to move away from here. Team 5, 2 of the players are still looting that compound. I guess they have a vehicle of their own, so the other 2 players have started to move away from there. But if you look at their position right now, I guess they're going for Severny or that kind of drop, and that will pay off for them. Team 17 on the other hand, they are looking for some vehicles as well to make it to Georgia City. Maybe the northern Georgia City is their aim, and they will make it to northern Georgia City as well. Jyoti Kumari, thank you so much for joining the stream. Suman Badra, welcome to the stream. Hazard didn't got the password, so that's one thing to look at. Ice squad, let's get back to Ice, who are still 3 guys standing. Stun, BTC, Rage, UP and Kratos UP, all the 3 guys will be doing their best to make it to the top. Lizard on the other hand gets a knock on Game Changer. So Lizard was one of those guys who was very late to us now, but yes, he's very early when it comes to getting kills. He has finally got that first knock to start with, and it is team number 3 who are on the receiving end. They've already got a total of 1 kill. Lizard got his confirmation at the same time as well. The other players from team number 3 are on the right hand side, and LNRX squad is looking for the run away from here. I guess he will go away from this location. He doesn't want to engage in another fight with the likes of Lizard, who just got a flush on their player. So LNRX squad, he will be looking for some information. G Summers on the other hand gets a confirmation on Wiz as well. X squad exposes himself for the time being, but goes into the cover as well at the same time. On the other hand, if we talk about players of Team 12, they are in the farm area. They will be looting the surrounding compounds as well. Team 18, on the other hand, still alive. I guess it's Obayad who is here again. Boat rush gets confirmed by GE Samarth, and GE Samarth is doing a lot of damage by the use of his fists. And I guess he has got a total of 2 kills. He got that first knock and he confirmed it with fist, and he got the second knock as well to start with, and that also was confirmed by fist. I guess he doesn't want to waste his bullets in the early phase of the game. Understandable, completely understandable. Let's get back to Team 16 as well. Lizard is right in between the players of Team 15 and Team 3, but he's on the high ground, and now he has been knocked out, and his teammates are very far away from him. So I guess that is trouble coming in from Lizard. Pikuzopi is trying to go in for the revival. He is rotating completely, putting himself at risk, maybe looking for the revival. Reborn on the other hand gets a knock, provides some beautiful cover to his squad mates that will allow Pikuzopi to go in and get that revival done on Lizard. So TDB providing good cover, and they will be they would have been and they would have been rewarded for that, but Evil actually rushed in. He got that confirmation for his squad. I guess one of the players rushed in completely, and the other player was stopped before rushing in. T2B Pikuzopi will be engaging in a fight, I guess, but he is not trying to engage in this fight. He's trying to fall back from here. They could have got that confirmation. Player survives on minimal HP here. He will be very lucky to survive here. Team 3 has tried wanted to be a little passive here. They didn't want to give up on one more player. Omega Pratik was knocked out just a while ago by that vehicle, and now he is back in the South Georgia City to loot these locations, and after that he will start to move away from here. Let's get back to team I guess 3 as well. Team 3 looking in a good shape right now. There are 3 guys standing, Ram, Matrix, and the start of a fight. 90s Creation Company as well. There are 4 guys standing. They have done really well to survive till to them, so they will enjoy the luxury of being inside the circle for a long time, and after that they will be moving on to the next fight that might happen in a little while. That might happen in a matter of few seconds or minutes. After the team 5, they are going towards Zarki, and there are 4 guys standing. They got those early vehicles in the eastern side of Rozok, and the eastern compounds of Rozok were taken by them, and the vehicles were looted by them, and now they started to move in. Team 15, they got some easy flushes on the flush actually on the players of TDB, and they also managed to get that revival done on their squad mates. So I guess this team must be working fine now. Alright guys, this team is working fine, but I have exhausted a lot of data, so that's going to be one thing to look at. Just because my data is about to get exhausted, so I have to recharge my plan again. And these are the disadvantages of streaming with mobile data when your Wi-Fi is not working well. When your Wi-Fi is not working well with PUBG servers, actually my Wi-Fi was working well while streaming, but it was not working well while connecting to PUBG server. So that was one thing to look at. Anyways guys, let me just do one thing. If it is working fine,